Cheeks all nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We snuggle close together like two birds of a feather would be.
Christmas is just around the corner. If you have a small Etsy shop like I do, for us retailers, it's Christmas time. And I'm beginning to see that more and more with other YouTubers on social media, that we need to start putting our Christmas stuff out now. And as much as I hate to, because it's not even the end of August, and but we seriously need to start doing that. I know personally, because I've been having some digital Christmas things, stickers, prints on my in my Etsy shop, and it's picking up traffic. I've sold maybe 1 or 2 Christmas prints in the past couple weeks. So people are starting to look, people are starting to buy, and it needs to be there. And I hate telling you this, and I hate saying this, I hate doing it for myself as well, because it's just too early, you know. I hate thinking of Christmas like that, not to forget about fall and Halloween, Thanksgiving. As you know, if you watched my last couple vlogs, I've been working on my old digital illustrations, stickers, and prints. I am updating them and giving them a better color, giving them better texture, just updating them overall, because they're pretty old. They're about 3 or 4, 5 years old. And the way I was drawing 3, 4, 5 years ago is, I don't want to say, well, it's amateur compared to what I can draw now. I am not there yet. I am not a perfect artist by any stretch of the imagination, but my art, and it should be with you, is improving as each year goes by. So when I look back at my old digital stickers and prints and go into the files themselves, I see how I could have done this better, done that better. So that's what I'm doing. I'm updating all my digital stickers as much as possible, and I'm going to be starting working on my Christmas ones soon. But also this week I am going to be working on a big order that I need to get out. I have had a former customer ask me for a bundle of this and that, so I'm going to have to get that ready. I'm also working on a birthday a birthday invitation, and it's going to be in a postcard. And what I drew and showed you in my last vlog has completely changed. So I'm going to be showing that to you, but I'm also going to be working and updating my Christmas holiday illustrations as well. Not to say that there's a wrench has been thrown into my whole planning, because it's not a wrench. It's just a little side trip that I'm going to be taking. My daughter, as some of you may know, is taking me to England and Ireland, and it's coming up. And it's taken up all my thoughts and dreams, and all the preparation is just kind of stressing me out, because I just want to make sure that I have everything. I'm taking everything that I need to take. I'm worried about, in some ways, my health. I don't want to get sick. My daughter got sick last week, and she stayed home from work all week. So it's kind of good that she got sick now as opposed to just before the trip. It would just totally stink to be on a dream trip and be sick. So I'm kind of isolating myself. I'm just, and it's a miracle that I didn't catch it, because she was here, my grandson was here with the sniffles, so double whammy. And somehow I dodged the bullet. I didn't get sick. Praise the Lord, don't let me get sick. I don't want to get sick. So I am going to be isolating myself as much as possible. Of course, I'm not going to be totally a recluse, but I'm not going to go to places that I really don't need to be going to. I'm just going to hold off until the trip. I don't want to be sick. That's really I guess I'm paranoid about that. But so I'm going to be home more. So what more to do than to work on my illustrations, my holiday illustrations, and get them up and going before I leave for my trip, which is in the fall. But as soon as we get back and my feet land back on US soil, I'm going to hit the ground running. I have to, because it's going to be busy from that time through Christmas. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started on this week's journey. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Y'all take care and God bless. So I've had to reorganize my studio temporarily because this window here, it's so bright you can't see it. Okay, this window has a crack on it, so maintenance man's gonna come work on it. So I had to move my second desk and move all my computer stuff down this way. So I kind of like it like this. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. I'm working on some preemie Sweet Baby Mine preemie stickers. It's another new day. I am finishing up on all my preemie stickers of different races. I've got 2 more sets to do. I need to get to work.
ages is the Neo colours, and I used it a lot for the sky, which I always find difficult doing in coloured pencil, and also to tone down some of the background colours. A lot of the Neo colours.
Friends, I'm coming along on the postcard birthday invitation. Here is the prototype of the postcard. It's still in black and white, and this bottom information down here is where all the confidential information is that I don't want to share. But I wanted to show you the top part with the pumpkins. Those are the illustrations I drew, what the mother requested, and then the rest of the front part, which is this side, contains the who, what, where, when, why, all that stuff. And then on the back, I've got that pumpkin that I drew as well, and I posted it on my Instagram a couple days ago. So if you want to go on my Instagram and see it, of course it looks better on screen. This is black and white. It's just a prototype. I'll show you the color front. I haven't done the back yet in color. And here's the one in color. There's two on each page. So I've only got the front printed out in color. I haven't done the back yet. This is how far I've gotten. And now I'm going to be printing on the other side. And once I get them all printed out, I'm going to have to cut them by hand as well. Hey friends, I wanted to show you where we'll be going on our trip when we go to England and to Ireland. So let's take this one off because unfortunately Downton Abbey, Highclere Castle is not going to be open to the public. I think what they're doing is closing it down, taking a break, and then getting it ready for Christmas time. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see it, which makes me very, very, very sad. Maybe we'll be able to pass by it, I don't know. But yes, here's London, right here. So of course we're going to be there for a couple days. We're going to be here for a couple days, and this is where the family homestead is on my husband's mother's side. Her mother came on a boat back in the early 1920s when she was only, I think, 10 years old. And they processed through Ellis Island. Great grandmother was born in this little town called Hawkhurst. It's in Kent area. And then we'll also be going all the way up north. This is Manchester, where we're going to take the plane to Ireland, but not before we go visit up here in the Lake District. And this is where Beatrix Potter's Hilltop Farmhouse is. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be from the view of our hotel window. So I'm really looking forward to that the most. And then let me take you to the Ireland map, which is over here on this side. I couldn't fit them together. So, oh goodness gracious. We're going to be all over the place. I think I'm not going to this place. It's called Galway. My daughter will be going there. And there's Cork. I think that's where the Blarney Stone. We're going to go to Waterford. And of course here's we're going to Wicklow. I think that's going to be our last day before we have to fly out. And here's Dublin. We're going to be staying in Dublin. So we're going to be all over Ireland. And this is, on the other side, is the northern part of Ireland. And we'll be going to Belfast as well. So I tell you, friends, a trip of a lifetime. So if you think about it, pray for me. Pray that I don't lose sleep and that I don't forget anything. So, but yes, that is our trip to England and Ireland, and I'm so excited. Good morning, friends. It is Thursday. Oh no, it's Friday, September the 2nd. I'm wondering where Thursday went. Well, I did have a dentist appointment yesterday. I should have remembered that. But anyway, I am continuing this morning with my budgeting. So I'm almost done. I just need to wrap up a couple things, and then I'm going to go back into my iPad and just do some drawing and revamping, recoloring and all that, my old digital stickers. I am in the middle of recreating my White Christmas stickers, so that one's going to take me a while. So let's go ahead and start this beautiful day. I gotta give myself a pat on the back. Decades ago, I just dabbled in Excel to know more or less the basics, and never touched it since. My late husband did all the budgeting and financing, and for taxes, he even did our own taxes. When we sold our last two houses, he did it himself, as in for sale by owner. Budgeting, accounting, working with numbers runs in his family. They all love numbers. My mother-in-law was accountant for J.C. Penney for decades, and my husband's brother was an accountant, a CPA. So my husband picked up on accounting, although he was never an accountant by profession. So he enjoyed doing the accounting. And to say that we are opposites, when we got married, we were total opposites. He's quiet. I was very, as you all know. So he also did the budgeting and the financing. And I struggle with numbers. I really do. I'm convinced that, you know how there's, I think the term is ambidextrous. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right. But the person who reads, who struggles to read because they read the words backwards. Well, I'm like that with numbers. I read perfectly. I spell perfectly, just about, for the most part. That's no problem to me. But when it comes to numbers, my brain freezes, and I struggle. So my husband worked on the budget, and he would give me ideas of where we're at or what we're doing with this and that. So I kind of knew what he was doing. When it came to taxes, he used software, Quicken maybe. I think it was Quicken, maybe another one. But he used that, did his own. He did all our taxes on the house and on everything. So now that he's gone, now that I in my own apartment, working on my budget by myself, I've bought a book of blank spreadsheets, and this is them right here, and they're in green. I like that. My eyes work with the color green on a spreadsheet. So this is about the 4th month that I've been using them, and I'm constantly doing erasing on them, and I do it all in pencil because I know I'm going to have to erase this amount, that amount, this changes, that changes. Constantly doing so much erasing that it's getting to the point where it's frustrating. And then I go back and look and say, oh, I should have added this item here instead of down at the bottom. So I'm thinking it would be so much easier if I could just move everything down and add a row and insert that budget line item where it should go. And I'm thinking the whole time, you need to use a spreadsheet, you need to use a spreadsheet. So I did. I'm using a free one. It's called LibreOffice, Libre, and Office. So it's an office program similar to MS Office, except it's free. And I opened up the spreadsheet, and it's very, very similar to what I remember Excel being. So I created my spreadsheet, and it only took me less than an hour. So I think I'm going to be using that from now on, and it's going to make it so much easier because I'll be able to correct my mistakes, add a line item without any problem, and it adds everything up with the new total, and it just makes makes it easier for me to see my budget all in one page, with the push of a button here and there, and it just makes it easier. So I'm just so blessed and so thankful. It's another hurdle I've had to jump over, and I'm so thankful. God has been wonderful, been good. My husband was amazing.